And join me for the Pledge of Allegiance.
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Item number 3 is to approve the agenda.
So moved.
Seconded.
Any questions on the agenda? Not hearing none, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed, motion carries. Item 4 on the agenda is approve the February 19th, 2019 meeting minutes.
Mr. Chairman, I'll move item 4.
Second.
Any questions on the minutes? Hearing none, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed, motion carries. Item 5 is approve drainage claims. I don't believe we have any today. Item 6, accept and place on file the resignation of Shelley Hearn, first deputy full-time, effective March 22nd, 2019, per recommendation of Lindsay Lopeswater, County Recorder. Shelley Hearn is retiring from the Recorder's Office after 30 years of service.
Motion we accept item number 6.
Second.
A motion is second. Comments?
All right, well, after 30 years of service, Shelley will be taking with her a wealth of knowledge. She's been through many changes in the office from the time of, I told her I wasn't going to cry. From the time of writing books, writing everything in books to computer software. And her knowledge and service to the citizens of Webster County is going to be very much missed, and we want to thank her for the years of service. So, that's all I have.
I'd like to thank you for your 30 years of service too. Great, great. Any other comments? Hearing none, all in favor? Aye. With a sad face.
Are you sure?
Opposed, motion carries. Item 7 on the agenda, approve and authorize Lindsay Lopeswater, County Recorder, to fill clerk full-time vacancy in Recorder's Office due to resignation of Shelley Hearn.
A motion to move item 7.
Seconded.
Motion is second, any comments? Hearing none, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed, motion carries. Item 8, approve and authorize Allison Hauser, Administrator, Community Social Services, to fill Service Coordinator full-time vacancy in Community Social Services due to resignation of Sarah Fieldman.
Mr. Chairman, I move to table item number 8 until March 12th.
The motion is second on tabling item 8. Any questions? Hearing none, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed, motion carries. Item 9, approve special Class C liquor license for domestic sexual assault outreach center.
Make the motion to approve item 9.
Second.
I have a motion is second. Any comments on item 9? They have their insurance. And
Yes, they do.
Everything's
Everything's in place.
questions? Hearing none, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed, motion carries. Item 10, receive and place on file North Central Sheltered Workshop, LifeWorks, combined financial report for years ending June 30th, 2018 and 2017. Copy on file with the auditor's office.
A motion to move item 10.
I'll second that.
Have a motion second on item 10. Any comments? Hearing none, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Item 11, approve company credit card limit with Great Western Bank in the amount of $71,000 and allow auditor to sign an administrator of the account.
Mr. Chairman, I'll move item number 11.
Second.
Have a motion is second. Any comments on that, Barry?
So what it is our credit cards had a total of 71,000, but our company limit was originally set at 45,000. So apparently there was a time there a while back where we maxed out to the 45,000, credit cards are being denied. So in order to not have that happen again, we've gone ahead and said to raise it to the full 71,000 so we can cover everything. We've been paying things off each month, nobody's been late, so I think it's prudent to go ahead and move forward.
Just we get our limit and somebody got denied.
Yep, exactly.
Questions on, any other questions? Hearing none, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed, motion carries. Item 12, receive and place on file annual manure management plan for Shump Finisher Farm, 1952, 330th Street, Gallery, Iowa.
Motion to move item 12.
Second.
A motion is second. They've changed their crop rotation and used manure analysis and made other changes to their MMP. Any other questions? Hearing none, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed, motion carries. Item 13, approved permit application from Heffron Services Incorporated, Windsor Heights, Iowa, to apply magnesium chloride dust control treatment in 2019.
Motion to move item 13.
Second?
Got a motion and a second. Comments, Randy?
Yeah, just my only comment would be that Heffron has been on the approved list for several years in a row, and everything, all the paperwork's in order, and it gives the citizens a good option.
So you want to explain the process that you'll open in the paper?
Sure. Again, a week or two ago, you passed the policy. We pass it every year, and which states the rules and regulations for dust control in Webster County. And step one is if a vendor wants to apply dust control, they have to fill out a permit application, submit a check of $50, designate the type of material they plan to put down, and also submit a certificate of insurance that names the county as additional insured. So we usually get up to 4 vendors yearly, and there usually is over 100 sites annually. And then it's the vendor's job to do all advertising, contacting their clients. One thing they need to do with their client is get we call it a patron acknowledgement. It's a piece sheet of paper that explains to the citizens who buy into dust control what they could expect. And then what Webster County's participation is we try to get it so all the vendors come in about the same time. That's not always the case, because it helps us get all the sites ready. We tight blade the sites. The sites get flagged by the citizens with their vendors. We tight blade the sites, and if the weather is good when they plan ahead and the vendors come in when they say they will, it works very well, and everybody gets their dust control application. And for example, Heffron's magnesium chloride, which is very close to calcium chloride. I don't know if a layperson can tell the difference, and we can talk all day, which is more effective, I think. Depends on the weather and lots of factors. So that's kind of the process. Of course, the next agenda item with Jericho, they've been here on the approved list a little longer than Heffron even. So I don't think any questions.
Any other questions? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed, motion carries. Item 14, approved permit application from Jericho Services Incorporated, Indianola, Iowa, to apply calcium chloride dust control treatment in 2019.
Mr. Chairman, I'll move item 14.
Second.
Motion and second. Any comment on that? Hearing none, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed, motion carries. Item 15, approve and authorize chair to sign detour compensation settlement from Iowa DOT for 2 culvert replacement projects on Highway 175 between routes P29 and P33.
Make a motion to move item 15.
Second.
A motion and second. Comments on that, Randy?
Yeah, even though their contractor got a late start, in 2018, the DOT had, in this case, PCI replaced 2 existing bridges with 2 precast box culverts on 175 between P29 and P33. And I don't know if it started in September or late September. They kind of fought the weather toward the end, but in order, they made a decision to do it while the road was closed. That means they put traffic on the county's road system. I don't think we had any stray traffic that was a problem with the granite routes, but they went on approximately 12 miles of Webster County paved road system. And the settlement method they use is, I guess they call it the gas tax method, where it took them 49 days of the detour. They have a traffic count on 175. They have percentage of trucks, percentage of cars. They have some factors they apply. There's a couple different formulas. You add the 2 formulas together when you do all the math, and it was just under $9,000. That's what in their math. I checked their math. Their math is correct. So I would recommend that we approve the settlement, and we'll send it in, and they'll send us a check.
Any other questions? Hearing none, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Item 16, approve and authorize chair to sign utility permit from Frontier Communications to relocate their fiber cable due to two bridges replacement projects on 160th Street west of Highway 169.
Motion to move item 16.
Second?
Motion is second. Any comments on that, Randy?
Yeah, there's two projects being proposed to be replaced during construction season 2019. And their utilities are in the right of way. We've asked them to get them relocated. This is the start of the process, and everything's in order as far as their paperwork.
Any other questions? Hearing none, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Item 17, approve setting public hearing on fiscal year 2020 secondary road budget and 5-year construction program during the regular meeting of the Board of Supervisors at 10 o'clock a.m. Tuesday, March 26, 2019.
Mr. Chairman, I make a motion to move to item 17.
Second.
Have a motion and a second. Any comments on the public hearing?
Yeah, I guess I haven't asked you already, there's a public hearing for the entire county budget early March, but I traditionally request that we have a public hearing about the secondary road department budget and 5-year program at a separate time. The numbers and everything will match up with what's going to happen at the county budget in early March, but it gives the citizens an opportunity to ask questions specifically about the road department, and then I'll have a 5-year plan of 60-some projects, and yeah, at that time we can accept input and, if necessary, make some adjustments and go from there.
Any questions on the public hearing? Hearing none, all in favor? Opposed? Motion carries. Item 18, approve plans and specifications for the following 3 bridge replacement projects and set bid letting at 10:15 a.m. on March 26, 2019 from the Board of Supervisors meeting. L-990240-73-94 on 160th Street, approximately 2,900 feet west of Highway 169. L-990270-73-94 on 160th Street, approximately 1,400 feet west of Highway 169. And LFM-882-857-7X-94 on Osceola Avenue, approximately 1,800 feet north of 270th Street.
Make the motion to move item 18.
Second.
A motion is second. Comments on that, Randy?
Yeah, I mean, we have many bridges. We have, we'll find out later what 46 bridges that are posted. These are the ones that are in line next to be replaced. They're very low posted, and 2 are on a dead-end road. It's critical to get them taken care of. And the other one over by Osceola Cemetery, it's quite a bit of a detour if we don't get that one taken care of sooner than later. So we'll have a letting and local funds with construction in 2019. So, and I think your board meeting normally starts at 10. I think you have a drainage hearing at 10:30. Doreen suggested 10:15 as the time of the letting.
Yeah. Be busy. Any other questions? Okay. Hearing none, all in favor? Opposed? Motion carries. Item 19, approve and authorize chair to sign temporary construction easement agreement and contract for permanent easement associated with project L-990240-73-94 scheduled for letting on March 26, 2019.
Motion to move item 19.
Second?
A motion and a second. Comments on that, Randy?
Yeah, just, it's kind of common. We'll could possibly have 2 things going with, sometimes we give the contractor temporary easement so they got enough elbow room to place all their equipment and stuff, and then sometimes we need permanent easement because of how the geometric of our structure protrudes, and so we want to capture permanent easement around the structure. There'll be more of these in the next several weeks that I'll put on the agenda. I think it's a good idea to just have on the agenda for documentation, formal approval.
Any questions on the easements? Hearing none, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Item 20, adopt resolution number 2019-8, updating weight limit embargoes on bridges.
Mr. Chairman, I motion to move item 20.
Second.
A motion and a second. Any comments on that?
Yeah, I don't know if you're a follower of proceedings of the board, and I mean, taxpayers, and I mean, we've had seemed like in November we had a resolution, and then we had more inspections done, and in January 15th, we passed a resolution, and then we finally caught up with some legislation that got approved last legislative session, where it allowed certain types of trucks with certain axle configurations to travel on the county road system, off the primary road system. We originally thought this would affect 15 bridges, and after analyzing the bridges, it turned out it affected 6. And we finally got all those analyzed, and we now, with today's, if you approve today's, that agenda item, that resolution, it'll add 6 more bridges, we'll have 46 posted bridges, but I just want to the flip side is that we have a bridge under contract with Duncan that's half done. We got one north of the Coke plant on the 18 under contract, that's posted. We got one under contract on George Avenue, North of Moreland, is posted, and then the letting here in the end of March, we'll have 3 more under contract. So we're kind of counteracting the 6 more with replacing 6, and we'll keep trying to wean them down to a lesser number, I guess. So, and I do have some literature here. I know maybe I give it to Joe Suter about last year's legislation if you want to study it at all.
Yeah.
Okay.
This is the roll call vote. Inkle, aye.
Conrad, aye.
Vote aye.
It's now time for citizens' opportunity to address the board with items not on the agenda. Anybody want to talk to us today about anything? Dennis, you got anything? No? Board of Supervisors,
Yes.
committee reports?
Guess I could say that the county did a real good job as far as removing the snow in our area.
Yes, I've had more positive things than I have negative things coming, so nice job, Randy. Tell the guys you've done a great job. What did that No, really, I've only had one person call in and ask, when the county was getting on the gravel roads, and I said this afternoon probably. He goes, that's great, they're doing a great job. So, tell the guys they've done a great work, they've put in a lot of hours. Board of Supervisors committee report.
I have upper Des Moines tonight, 5:30, telecom Thursday at 3.
I have CSS tomorrow morning and NIDIS tomorrow afternoon.
Yeah, nothing.
I don't have anything this week either. Motion to adjourn.
So moved.
Seconded.
Motion is second. Any comments? We're adjourned. All in favor?